brought together by the passion for competition and the allure of capturing gold. Teams from around the globe wait for their chance to write history in the shadow of these pyramids. Hosted by the crazy cat's eyes in the dunes nestled between two rivers, the quest for glory begins now. Welcome, everyone, to the highest echelon of marble sports, the 2021 Marble League. I'm Greg Woods as we take a look at this example run, which will set the tone for the beginning of this multi-round event. The wave goes like that. Two teams streaking down toward the end of the course. You don't want to get too far. If you end up in that catch basin, you get 0 points, but the more team members you have farther down, the better. Cleopatra up there with the referee will fire the starting gun, and the hosts will be taking on the Shining Swarm. In the first run of the day, each team puts one in that catch basin, and the Shining Swarm come out with the early lead, 28-25. Coming up next, Raspberry Racers have one down in the end, and 2 in the 9s. And otherwise, on the flip side to that, with Momo putting 1 for a 0, that's an easy win. Raspberry Racers go to the top, getting well past 30. That 36 mark awaits the Hazers and the O'Rangers. Trying not to get momentum too much, and that was a disastrous run for the Hazers, as it's awash down in that 10. Dip farther down. O'Rangers put 1 in the 8, though. That makes a difference. 28-20 is the score. That's recovering well, even though they put 2 for a goose egg. The Green Ducks and the Thunderbolts now in run 4 of 16. Green Ducks leaving 1 well behind in the 6, and then put everybody else for a 0. That was a shambolic run for the Green Ducks, who net just 6 points. Next up, the Limers and the Savage Speeders. Oh, and that is an equally disastrous run for the Speeders. Just 9 points for the defending champions. Chocolatiers down there with Mellow Yellow. Bounding, they come in a collision in the 10 area. Pitches one of the Chocolatiers beyond, and Mellow Yellow comes away with 34 points, just 2 shy of the Raspberry Racers' leading total. Minty Maniacs and the Rojo Rollers. Everybody bunched together. Oh, and then 2 end up beyond for Minty Maniacs. Not a great run for the Rojo Rollers either. Good enough for 5th so far with a 26. Indigo Stars and the Gliding Glaciers head out now. And 2 end up a bit too far. Make that 3. Oh, there's 1 and there's another one by the wall. Indigo Stars are only going to have 10 points. Now, this was the first part. Every team is going to get another round. So, taking a check at where we are thus far, the Raspberry Racers just 1 off of that Marble League record, 37. Just 2 teams, by the way, out of all of those runs, were able to keep all of their marbles as scorers. Everybody else had at least 1 that ended up as a 0. Keep them out of there. Make sure everybody scores. Shining Swarm and the Crazy Cat's Eyes now in run 9 of 16. These will set the early marks for everybody else to chase, and too eager for the Crazy Cat's Eyes. Maybe they were a bit pumped up after that first run, and they net just a 16. Up next, Raspberry Racers are going to make that same mistake, and Team Momo is hanging in there. Raspberry Racers head to 2nd place for now. Or very early on in these runs, so don't let some of those provisional positions get you going. O'Rangers now lose 1. Well back. Is that 4 or 5? All the way back there in the 5 spot. And the Hazers will come out with a 28-23 win, but the O'Rangers' early total keeps them in 3rd place for now. Some of these teams building up a large buffer through the first run, they can afford to struggle in the second. Thunderbolts and Green Ducks chasing perfection, though. 2 good runs if they can get them. That's what's going to win you medals. And that was not a great run for the Green Ducks. They're down in 14th spot. The Thunderbolts elevate to 3rd. They're still holding on in the hunt for an early medal. Savage Speeders and the Limers now. Off they go, and the Speeders, having 1 lag behind, manages to get into the 8. They do drop 1 in the catch basin, 2 for the Limers. And this should be a nice point total for the Savage Speeders, 27, but that early run really hurt them. They have the 8th spot for now. Getting into the final few runs now. Mellow Yellow and Chocolatiers. Mellow Yellow, everybody is right up there. Is it going to be too much? Both teams lose 2. But look at those 2 dancing in the 10. That is good enough to get Mellow Yellow up to 2nd place with just a paltry 20. That was after their 34 that they had in round 1. What can be done here? Not as good a run for the Rojo Rollers, 19 to 28 for the Minty Maniacs. That puts them in the top 10, and that's where they will stay because there's only 1 run to go. Gliding Glaciers and Indigo Stars, they're going to need some mammoth scores here to climb up the order. And they're going to get some decent scores here, 38! And that's enough to not only set a Marble League record, but the Indigo Stars are going to capture gold. Prescient indeed, talking about big totals. And that's enough for the Indigo Stars to dethrone the Raspberry Racers and capture their first gold in the Marble League. Racers get silver, Mellow Yellow captures bronze. Congratulations to our podium finishers. Indigo Stars are ecstatic. In the swing wave, they win gold. Mellow Yellow coming in, that is their 6th bronze medal in their careers in the Marble League. Raspberry Racers, that is their 6th silver medal in their Marble League careers as well. And so, end of the first event. Naturally, that is where the scores shake out. Just 1 team yet to score a point, and that is the Green Ducks, the hosts, struggling down there in 14th, but still a long way to go, and we hope that you will join us throughout. Click that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time here in the Marble League.